was no change at the top of Serie A this past weekend, as both Juventus and Inter Milan couldn't drop any points. But what about the chasing pack? Are they ever closer to those Champions League spots? We'll take a little look next. Right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we'll take a look at match number 14 out in Serie A, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to get you back up to date with all things Serie A related, Blackburn Rovers related, woo, football related. We're going to go here. Nawaroski, that is right. We got plenty to talk about this match day, but before we get into it, we'll take a little look at how we got on last time around, aren't we, boys? Aren't we? So let's jump into the thick of things and take a little look. Now, this is the grading criteria I'm going to judge both you and me on as we take a look at last weekend's predictions. If you get to 0 to 3, you're in the shit-face club. If you're in the 4 to 6, you're in the straight-face gang. If you get 7+, you're in the top banana. I don't think I did that good this weekend out in Serie A. However, I did pretty good over in España, so check them babies out. So here we go. It was Atalanta up against Juve. It was first up against, what were they last time out? I can't remember. But Atalanta have hit a rough patch of form right now. They go to 4 games without a win after they lost at home to Juventus 3-1 in the end. Got the right amount of goals. I went with a 4-goal thriller with 2 apiece, but it was a 4-goal thriller going in favour of Juventus. AC Milan put up a bit of a barnstorming performance up against Napoli. 1-1 final score in the end. Napoli have also hit a bit of a rough patch of late. 5 games without a win, 4 draws in that mix. I actually went with a 2-1 win for Napoli on this one as well. No problems for Inter Milan. 3-0 win away from home against Torino. Still applying the pressure with Juventus, just 1 point behind them at the moment. Actually went with a 3-1 win for Inter Milan. Bologna and Parma ended up as a 2-2 draw as well. 4 goals in that one. Just the 1 goal for me, so I got the one absolutely wrong. Hellas Verona, Fiorentina, that ended up as a 1-0 win for Verona. Massive win for them. They're up to 8th in the table these days. Fiorentina now down to 10th. AS Roma did take care of business against Brescia, the bottom club there. 3-0 win for Roma. I got one with a 3-1 win myself, so not too bad. Sassuolo did lose at home to Lazio, 2-1 in the end. I went with a 2-1 scoreline, but I actually went in favour of Sassuolo. Meanwhile, Sampdoria did take care of business against Udinese. 2-1 final score on that one. I actually went with a 1-0 win, so not too bad on that one. Lecce 2, Cagliari 2. Even somebody in the chat in the old comment section thought I was absolutely bonkers with this prediction. But guess what, folks? I got that one bang on the flipping nose. That's right, boys and girls. 2-2 in the end. And SPAL and Genoa end up all square 1-1. Actually went with a 1-1 draw in this one. And this emoji should be the big fat top banana, but ultimately it just got 4 in it, which means I'm in the straight face gang. And let's take a look at how you guys got on this past weekend. Let's take a look at how you guys got on this past weekend. The Italian Devil 222. He actually got a, what did he get for himself? He's in the straight face gang this past week. Nightmare Seeker, not too shabby as well. DNZ Canali, he's also in that straight face gang. Eddie Petra though also squeezes in there with a mediocre score. Nathan Heaver, skipping you because I don't know what you're predicting. It looks like you're maybe a week ahead or a week behind. Edson Gaming Jr. not too shabby though. Cody Cahoe, well, bit of a poo one with this weekend. On the flip side, your neighbour, we are QPR, top banana, that's right. I think he was the only one this week, so round of applause for him. Magi Monday also did not too bad. Noah Haynes was also in the shitface gang this past week. Yannick Bustler, not too shabby as well. Ultra Omemuret, not too bad. Mr. F1 Ryan, also in the straight face gang. Cooper, not too shabby. And Chulas Eriksson, also in the shitface club. So, not great for a couple of you guys. We are QPR. Welcome to the elite. And the rest of you guys, better luck next time. So let's take a look at the current state of flux. Out in the Serie A, Juventus lead the way, 35 points on the board. Inter Milan are in second with 34, Lazio third, and Cagliari are still in there in 4th spot at the moment. Roma and Atalanta make the top 6. Down the bottom is Brescia, SPAL and Genoa going down as it stands if the season was to end today. So here we go, folks. We're going to take a look at this next round of matches, which do take place starting at the 1st of December, is it? No, tell a lie. It's actually taking place on the 30th of November. We'll kick it all off with Brescia up against Atalanta. Now, these two sides have duked it out a few times over the years. 3 wins for Brescia, 2 wins for Atalanta, 1 draw along the way. The last time they played each other over in Brescia was a 1-0 win back in 2005. You want to know the score on that day? It was David Posani. That's right. The bookmakers' odds on this one go 5-1 for Brescia, 47-100 on for Atalanta, and 18-5 the draw. Atalanta come into the 6th spot on the table. A win for them could see them go to 5th. As for Brescia, they are rooted to the bottom of the table at the moment, but a win could see them rise to 18th. They actually coming into this 5 games, 5-game losing run, whereas Atalanta haven't won a game in 4. So it's been a while for both sides looking for a win, but who's going to get on top this time out? Realistically, you're going to go with Atalanta. They are a decent side these days, and they are in those Champions League positions or just outside them. Because of the way they've been performing for the past 18 months. They're doing absolutely tremendous. Next up, we have Genoa up against Torino. Coming into this, Genoa sit 18th at the table, 10 points on the board. 2 draws on the spin for them, up against the Torino side, who are on the wane. Just the 1 win out of the past 6 for them coming into this. It's actually 3 defeats sandwiched around 1 win out of the last 4 games. Now, the last 6 games between these two sides in all competitions, in all venues, 1 win for Genoa, 4 for Torino, and 1 draw along the way. This match last season ended up as a 1-0 win for Torino away from home. If you want to take a look at the bookmakers' odds on this one, 7-5 for Genoa, 9-4 the draw, 2-1 is the big fat win for Torino. The Torino have actually failed to score in 5 of the last 7 games, and Genoa have failed to win 21 of the last 23 matches in Serie A, and they've actually been over 2.5 goals scored in 5 of the Genoa's last 6 games. So you're looking at maybe a 2-1, something like that. I'm actually going to go with a 2-0 win for Genoa to snatch the win and maybe start to turn things around for them this season. Also on Saturday, we have Fiorentina up against Lecce. Lecce with a 2-2 draw most recently against Cagliari. They come into this 17th in the table, 5 draws out of the past 6 games, up against a Lecce, up against a Genoa side who sit a place below them. Actually coming to this back-to-back draws for them. Just the 1 win out of the past 6. 10 points on the board. A win for Genoa could see them rise to 14th. A win for Lecce could see them rise to 11th. The bookmakers' odds, what did I say on this one? What am I doing? What am I talking about? Genoa and Lecce? It's actually Fiorentina and Lecce. Fiorentina coming to this 10th in the table. Not too great either. Back-to-back defeats for them. 16 points on the board. A win for them could see them go as high as 8th. There we go. That's more like it. Now take a look at the last 6. There's been 1 win for Fiorentina, 3 wins for Lecce, and 2 draws along the way. This match, the last time they played this match over in Fiorentina was back in 2012 as a 1-0 win for Lecce. For me, did I take a look at the odds on this one? I have absolutely lost it. Where is it? Where is the odds on this guy? It's Fiorentina up against Lecce on the 30th of November. Can't see it. Cannot see it. So it might not even take place. But I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Fiorentina in the end. Anyway, next up we have the leaders. Juventus up against Sassuolo. Coming into this, the bookmakers see Juventus as red hot favourites. 4-1 on. Sassuolo are 10-1 to take home the victory. 24-5. The draw. The last 6 between the two sides. 6 wins out of 6 for Juve. And the result this time last season was just a 2-1 win for Juve. If you're going back further another year, it was a 7-0 demolition by Juventus. Back in the day, with Khedira scoring twice, Higuain a hat-trick, Pjanic and Sandro amongst the goal scorers that day. Obviously, Juventus coming into this top of the pile, 35 points on the board. Sassuolo coming to the table, 14th in the table. 2 wins at the past 5. It's not brilliant, but I'm sure they'll give them what for. But ultimately, at the end, Juventus will come out on top convincingly with a 4-0 win. Next up, we have Lazio. No, we don't. We have Inter Milan up against SPAL. They've played each other just 4 times over the years. 3 wins for Inter Milan, 1 draw along the way. This match last season ended up as a comfortable 2-0 win for Inter Milan. Goal scorers on that day, Politano and Gallardelli. A couple of late-ish goals for them. The bookmakers' odds on this one, they go with 4-1 on for Inter Milan and 12-1 the away win for SPAL. 92 the draw. A win for SPAL could see them rise from 19th in the table, up to as high as 16th out of the relegation zone. But they're going to have to hope that Sampdoria, who have had a recent upturn in results, they slip up against Cagliari. We'll talk more about that game in a little bit later on. For me, I'm going to go with a 3-1 for Inter Milan. Obviously, they're doing bits at the moment, keeping up the pressure. Just the one defeat so far this season. 4 wins on the spin, but can they make it 5? We'll have to wait and see. Next up, we have Parma. No, we do not. We have Lazio, and I've closed the pissing window. Where is it? Lazio up against Udinese. This game takes place on Saturday, the 1st of December. Sunday, the 1st of December. Coming into this, Lazio have won 6 of the past games. 6 games between themselves and Udinese. This time last season, ended up as a 2-0 win for Lazio back in 17th of April 2019. Calcedo and Sandro, big fat OG, the goal scorers for Lazio on this occasion. Bookmakers odds, they go with Lazio 7-2 on, 70-4 the draw, and 10-1 for the away team on this one. A win for Lazio could see them rise from the dizzy heights of 3rd to nowhere. Nowhere safe and sound for Lazio. They're trying to close the gap in on themselves and 2nd spot. As for Udinese, they come into this in 11th spot, and a win for them could see them go above Fiorentina into 10th spot. But realistically, going to go with Lazio, the form team at the moment, coming into this 5 wins on the spin. Udinese, just the 1 defeat out of the past. Sorry, just the 1 win out of the past 5 games as well. So 2 completely contrasting sort of forms heading into this one, and I expect Lazio to go over the line. Next up, we have Parma up against AC Milan. It's quite a tasty one, this one. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Parma, there you are. Parma actually coming to this 9th in the table. 5 defeats out of 13 matches. 18 points on the board. Just the 1 defeat as well out of the past 6 games. That is Parma. AC Milan on the flip side, they're in 13th in the table. 3 defeats out of the past 5 games. Not pretty, but they do come into this on the back of a draw. The last 6 games between Parma and AC Milan have resulted in actually just the 1 win for AC Milan and 1 draw out of the past 2 games, going back to 2018. If you take a look at the bookmakers odds on this one, 13-5 for Parma, 11-10 for AC Milan, 23-10. It is the draw. Woo! Going with a 2-1 win myself for this one, against the grain perhaps. I'm going with the underdog. I think Parma are a better side at the moment. I think AC Milan are in a bit of a transition, and they need to get themselves fully focused on the way forward. Next up, we have Napoli up against Bologna. Bookmakers odds on this one, 9-4 on for Napoli, 17-5 for the draw, 6-1 for Bologna on this one. The last 6 games between the 2 sides, all competitions, all venues. 5 wins for Napoli, 1 draw along the way. But this match last season was a bit of a barnstormer, 5-goal thriller. 3-2 win in the end for Napoli. Milic got himself a couple of goals, as did Dries Mertens. On the flip side, Federico Santander and Danilo scored the consolation goals for Bologna in this one. So 2 sides who know each other well, and they hope to come out on top this weekend. For me, though, going to go with an easy victory for Napoli in the end, 3-0 over Bologna, and then that should hopefully close in on those Champions League spots. At the moment, they've kind of drifted off a little bit without a win in a whole bunch, 5 games without a win. So that's what's looking to continue with that. Next up, we have Napoli. No, we don't. We've just done that one. Next up, we have Hellas Verona up against AS Roma. Hellas Verona coming into this 8th in the table. Roma up to 5th right now. A win away from 3rd. That's the venue that they want. As for Hellas Verona, a win for them. They could go as high as 7th. Bit by bit, piece by piece, they can start to close the gap in on those Europa League spots if they'd have them. Previous matches between Verona and Roma have ended up 0 wins for Verona, 3 wins for Roma, and 3 draws along the way. Bookmakers odds on this one, they go with 10-3 for Verona, 5-6 on for Roma, 5-2 the draw. Win for me? No, I'm going all square, 1 apiece. Can I separate 2 sides? And that will probably be a favourable point for Verona as they want to get over the allocation and make themselves safe. And finally, it's Cagliari up against Sampdoria. Now, they're coming into this. Sampdoria have actually won 3 at the past 6 games between the 2 sides against Cagliari. As for the hosts, they haven't won over Sampdoria at all. 3 draws along the way. This match last season ended up as a 0-0 draw. Hopefully we don't get that this time out. The bookmakers odds on this one, they go 23-20 for Cagliari, 12-5 for Sampdoria, 23-10, the draw. The situation in the table sees Sampdoria 16th at the table, a win away from going up to 11th. As for Cagliari, they came into this 4th on the table, 25 points on the board. 3 wins at the past 5, unbeaten in 5 as well, and a win for them could see them rise to at least 4th in the table, depending on goal difference. But for me, going to go with a 2-0 win for Cagliari, and that, again, should give them a big old boost. Let's take a look at what the table would look like should these predictions come on in. It would look like this. Juventus lead the way, AC Milan second, Lazio, and Cagliari will make the biggest hurdle into Champions League spots. Then it's Roma and Atalanta as it stands. Lecce, SPAL, and Brescia are going down as it stands. Make sure you get your own predictions in nice and early in the channel, so I take a little look at what you expect will happening this time around over in La Liga. Not La Liga, Serie A. I'm all over the place. I am very, very, very tired. I am looking forward to a little bit of a break, going away for a few days, but the videos will keep on coming, folks. Speaking of keeping on coming, I've got it there. That's a little bit better. You can see my chest, but you can also see what's behind me. It's behind you. We'll close that down a little bit. Be sure to get your predictions in nice and make sure you smash the thumbs up and make sure you smash the subscribe. New videos pretty much every single day on the channel. I'm gonna let you get out of it. I'll see you all very, very soon. Again, get your predictions in nice and early, and hopefully we'll come back with more Serie A predictions very, very soon. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.